Hello, everybody. This is Nathan from Dark Strife, and no, the title is not clickbait. The SMP is shutting down because it's not really an SMP, is it, if nobody else plays? Now, I'm not saying it's anybody else's fault, but the problem is that when I had friends of mine who said, "Oh yeah, we will play, we will do this, we will do that," yeah. Now, I'm not angry at them. However, I just want to give you a little show of what's going on here. So you get a general idea of my build here, which the whole roof is finally oxidizing, and everything else. Now, again, I know I do a lot of things off camera, but that's because I get busy and I start recording. But no, the SMP is dead. Nobody else plays on it, and it's been only me for the last few days. Well, except for like the live stream where there was a few people. But everybody else has just been a one-time play and then leave. I'm not kidding. I didn't even decide to build this to the full potential. I was going to have other, like, pots and everything. But no, I decided not to do that solely due to the factor that people have just straight out left. Which is not okay. When you promise me that you're going to join me on the SMP and you're going to do this, yeah. But yeah, I was going to make this single player instead of multi, just so that people would actually play. I was going to redo this whole village, make it more secure, and then bring the villagers back after, like, releasing them from the containment jars and everything else. So you know what? You know what? I've decided not to renew the server. If they want to connect, they can connect for the last few days the server will be up. Now, I'm going to be, of course, not quitting Minecraft, but I will be switching over to regular vanilla survival, but on Bedrock Edition. And there is a multitude of reasons why I would rather be on Bedrock than I would rather be on Java playing survival. Between more features and everything else, and now before you say, "Oh yeah, you can just play Bedrockify and stuff too on Java," no, that would be modded. Unfortunately, I do not want to mod my game anymore, and I'm gonna basically play a new survival world and do a let's play from it from the beginning. I am not going to have people join me. Nobody is joining me on it, because I simply cannot trust people to join me for these kind of gameplay. I have went through everything. In fact, me fighting those bosses was supposed to have multiple people with me. Unfortunately, that is not the case. I went through the Ender Dragon by myself. I went through the Wither by myself. I went through the Chimera by myself. I was supposed to have other people join me, but instead, they decided to just not even play. And I feel like that is out of spite of sorts. So with that being said, this is the end of the SMP. I only got 3 episodes off of it. Not even. 2 main episodes and 1 that's a final goodbye from it. Yeah, final goodbye from the SMP is right. Because I was supposed to play with others, we were supposed to have a really great time, but no, instead people have just left. And I love the excuses. You ready for them? "Oh, our Discord server is a little bit too new." Well, guess what? Your Discord server isn't the only one I recruited. You know, this isn't a cheap server to run either, and I made sure I had at least a good few people that would promise to play on this, and they never did. Another one is that, "Oh, I just simply don't have the time." Oh, so we talked about this for a month, and you say you don't have the time now? Yeah, that's another one of the excuses. Oh, another one is that, I'm burnt out. Okay, so knowing that this was going to be a video series and saying you are burnt out says that you really just, you lied to me. I have trust issues already since the incident between someone becoming my greatest enemy instead of my greatest friend. Yeah. And now we have all this. Now, I'm not here to try to just fully bash people. I'm just sick of people lying to me like that. I understand it will happen, but false promises is something I cannot do it. If you wanted to tell me, like, "Oh, I want to be available at all times," that's perfectly fine. And I understand schedules change and stuff, too. But this SMP didn't even last a week. A week of being online. This is single player now. Something I was going to start the series on, but I was forced to start a server because people wanted to play. No, no, no. I will be going on Bedrock Edition, where I actually have access to my ray tracing and a realistic texture pack. And most importantly, this is just enough. Enough is enough. So with that being said, a new series is coming out, Bedrock Survival, and it's going to be 100 times better than this. I cannot express it enough that this, I know I'm not going to have my favorite mods like Oz and Create, but you know what? On Java Edition, I feel like I have to mod it in order to have fun. But on Bedrock, there is so many features on Bedrock compared to Java. And before you say, oh, they're like similar, the same, this and that. No, there isn't. Even when parodying stuff too, it doesn't really matter if they even bring those to Java. Bedrock also runs 100 times smoother than Java. I'm not kidding when I say that. And most importantly, because no matter what you give Java, it's always going to be a bit choppy. It can never reach its full potential even if it shows it. I'm not kidding. If somebody that's ever played Bedrock after playing Java, and knowing that Bedrock is a bit more challenging, yeah. Java has so much failed potential in it. So much stuff that could have been easily fixed and changed. But unfortunately, Bedrock just wins over Java when it comes to practically everything. Between the most creativity to everything else. Java Edition is old. And unfortunately, is not lasting that long. What I'm saying here is that I'd rather play Bedrock than Java at this point. I quit Java Edition for good. I'm not kidding. I have capes over in Bedrock where I don't have them over in Java. I'm not kidding. The only cape I have on Java that's not on Bedrock is this cape right here. But yet I have the other capes that I have. I also have, I can even bring my own skin over to from Java over the Bedrock if I wanted to, using the classic skins option. But no, enough's enough. This is it for the, what's it called? The server. I thank everybody that has came along on the stream, said hi, or on the videos and enjoyed them. It means a lot. However, I will no longer be trusting said friends to play on a server with me. Even if someone else hosts the server, I refuse to play with them. This is Nathan from Dark Stripe, signing out.